Sorry, the stream kind of got killed for a moment. Okay, there we go. So you guys are, let's see, what was I? Yeah, okay. So you guys are standing in front of a hollow map of a field of black holes,
Mm-hmm.
and the, and Jadul is pointing out a path that the Starship Velociraptor is going to have to take.
Mm-hmm.
The Starship Velociraptor will have to travel along this path, which has been dubbed the Forge Way.
Mm-hmm.
It is the clearest path that I can be able to detect with my scans.
PB, I just want to be sure. Roll20 still shows the tavern. I wasn't sure if you had meant to change that.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I was trying to change that when my power went out, when the fucking Wi-Fi went out. I do apologize. Yeah. I could not find a proper map for a few things, so we're just gonna be here on the bridge.
Okay.
And she will point to you, Lyrel. Is Millie ready for this operation?
Millie, you good to go?
I am ready, as I can be.
All right. I believe in you, Millie, and you to duel.
Indeed,
We've
Miss
been through a
Lyrel.
lot, but I think that with our skills, with our determination, no. No, I don't think. I know. I know that we will get through this. This is the greatest ship in the galaxy, with the greatest AI operating system ever. We're going to have the best navigator in the galaxy.
Indeed, Miss Lyrel. As Jadul will look to Millie, Millie will kind of just nod their orb body a bit. And Millie will kind of detach from Lyrel's collar for a moment. I'll be right back. I will be back. Lyrel.
I'll be keeping I'll be keeping sensors focused on you, Millie. Anything changes or comes after you, I will make sure that it does not.
The little orb will nod, or just have to do the best approximation of a nod. As the orb flies away and into the floor of the ship, as Jadul will turn her body to look out the primary window. In,
Oh. I believe Jadul and Millie will both be very, very concerned with piloting the ship. Would you like me to man the weapon systems?
Pardon?
Yeah, you turned all muddly.
I'm on Wi-Fi. You can do this. But seeing as Jadul and Millie will be most occupied with piloting the ship, would you prefer I plug in to man the weapon system?
I think you could assist Orby in handling that task.
Huge Jericho bro fisting Orby. It's like, alright, we got this.
Indeed, my battle brother. We shall accomplish this mission.
He's stuck like this.
No, this is fantastic.
It's great. And okay, so okay, I have been waiting to do this for half a year at this point. We're finally here. Here we fucking go. I just had to pop every joint in my body, dear God. That is a weird feeling. Sorry, I just literally just popped every joint in my body by accident.
You
By
you really
accident.
don't want to do that. I don't even understand how, but you don't want to.
It feels weird, but also feels good. Anyways, so the Starship Velociraptor, as Shadul will reach her hand outwards and yell, "Full speed ahead!" The engines ignite with a thunderous roar across the void. The Starship Velociraptor begins accelerating into the massive field of black holes. A near impenetrable barrier for any ship, but the Starship Velociraptor is not any mere ship. On the sensor screens and the visual displays, you you all watch as the Starship Velociraptor is dancing and weaving along the edges of the accretion disks of the black holes, using the
My well
gravity
looks.
wells against the black hole's pull in order to generate even more speed for it to fly along. Uh, Jericho and Orby. Jericho, can you roll me a D100?
Mm-hmm. Oof.
All right. Luckily, thanks to Orby's bonuses, you're able to make it. As as Orby, as you and Orby, uh, as you and Orby get a signal from Jadul to fire the port side cannons, and as soon as you do, you realize it was a maneuver in order for them to jump out of the way of an accretion. It was in order to jump out of the way of a micro singularity that was about to appear on the port side. Using the momentum of the recoil from the cannons in order to jump the ship just enough to avoid it. And this continues on for about an hour as the ship is moving. You all are on the edges of your seats as Jadul as the as as the Starship Velociraptor approaches the final singularity of the nearly impenetrable barrier. And the Starship Velociraptor begins to ride along its accretion disk. Preparing for orbital jump maneuver. Jadul echoes out as the momentum is pushing everyone back in their seats. The 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 gravity fucking what's the term? The inertial dampeners being stretched to their limits as you all are being forced back into your seats bit by bit until until finally the Starship Velociraptor makes enough speed to break through the accretion dis uh the gravity well of the black hole and leaps to the accretion disk as you all see nothing but clear void. You guys have made it through the Forge Way.
Oh god.
Jadul turns, does a heel step turn, and looks to you, Lyrel. Captain, we have made it. Operation has been completed.
Ship status?
Damage superficial, mostly due to macro impacts due to accretion disk writing.
My well nods.
Damage will be repaired within the next hour.
Alright then.
Shall we continue on to the staging area?
Indeed.
She will nod. She will nod, heel step turn again, and look out towards. And will look out into the void before. Before you all will. As you all will. As you all. Within about an hour or so, the ship makes a stop. Oh, hello there. Thank you, Tyler Orserano 66 for following. Apologies. So, as as eventually you guys see a massive black hole before you all. But this is not any normal supermassive black hole. Lyrell, you've read theories about this stuff, and so have you, Jericho. This thing is truly gargantuan. As energy is constantly as the as you guys do not see an accretion disk. The light still does bend around it, but as the ship enters and finally stops and basically takes its anchoring, you guys will see a colossal station around it, like like a hand grabbing hold of like a gigantic hand, with spidering limbs, reaching out all around it, connecting itself into a massive cage around this black hole. And the sensors pick up something. Do not just pick up the colossal place, the colossal mega structure. It also picks up ships, hundreds of thousands of ships. The Ravagers were indeed busy. As you will look to you, Lyrell. Captain, shall I launch the Blink Space buoy? Blink Space beacon.
One moment, please.
Of
Lyrell
course.
looks over the sensors as she's just then walks to the front of the bow and just looks at the supermassive black hole. She just stares at it for a moment to take it in. Jericho? Benny?
Mm-hmm.
In the wards of the greatest commander we ever had. As Lyrell gives like a little binary shriek wail before raising her hand and just bringing it down forward. Launch beacon!
Jadul will give a nod the as the beacon is launched out. You watch as this tiny object is shot out of the main accelerator, and eventually will come to a stable orbit in front of the Starship Velociraptor. Not directly, but quite a bit away. And as soon as it finds a stable orbit, it activates. A bright flash of blue and purple energy is sent out as the beacon is lit. And before long, you all see as the sensors are giving massive readings. Of ships coming in. Blink space transitions inbound. Veil breaches detected. Unknown energy spikes detected as the entire collective fleet of Union, People of Stone, Hephaestus, everyone is here. And Commander Eden contacts you all. Starship Velociraptor? Operation Forge Breaker begins now. Operation Forge Breaker begins now. Let's take the forge and bring the threat of the Ravagers to an end.
Mm-hmm.
All ships, forward! And that is where we'll leave it off for today.
Ooh.
At the beginning of a massive battle. So, what did you try to say in binary, Slaya?
I was trying to say. Yeah. Lywell was just trying to say mission commence.
Ah, yes.
Not very good at speeching on the spot.
That is. Oh, that was great.
That was something. I loved it.
Oh, PB, looky. See this cute little wing with like the ribbon on it?
Uh, which thing? Oh, you're
What?
streaming. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Ultra Slayer ring.
I got my A-team!
All
Well,
right,
not
go
quite.
for
She's
it.
only level 4. She's not level 6 yet. Like, do you think...
Go
I
for
mean, do you think I'm gonna need my level 6, or do you think she could survive?
it. She will survive. It's a level 3 dungeon.
Okay. Or I could, kill one horrid Shrieker.
No.
But I remember you hated those.
The Shrieker is... Okay, there's two different things. There's a Shrieker and then there's a Scuttling Horror. Both...
Huh.
One is a boss that you can kill to get lost trinkets back. The other is just an Eldritch Abomination that I hate.
Now, the issue is, I'm basically broke.
It's like,
Look, I spent 4K prepping for a run while my 18 was healing, and it went horrid. Half the team died, and yeah, that was a run that I lost.
it's fine. Honestly, at some point, I'm like, maybe you should just start an entire new save. Because you're kind of just coasting from mission to mission at this point.
I am coasting from mission to mission at this point, but I feel like I'm at least getting somewhere. Let's see, is there anything here I can sell off?
You are getting somewhere. I'm just worried that you're just going to be coasting for the entire game.
That's the plan.
Well, that is where we'll end off today's